Overflows.
Virginity and celibacy are awakening. Both virginity and celibacy are two aspects of awakening, not mere mental aspects related to physical acts alone. This requires deep understanding and a state of awakening. It does not imply keeping away from sex. Instead, understanding requires remaining awake and meditative during such moments of interaction. To me, Mary is both virgin and celibate. Both are the expressions of innocence. One is the beauty and the other is the fragrance when the seed of innocence blossoms to its full glory. Innocence is the door. Through innocence you enter inner beauty. I have never seen any innocent person suffering. Innocence is such a deep blissfulness that whatsoever happens around makes no difference to the bliss. Even death is irrelevant to innocence. Priests have made life so unnatural and difficult for man. For example, marriage. It is a problem created by the priests. It is unnatural. It has not happened naturally. Now the man is being nagged by the wife, and the wife is being continuously put down by the man. Then there are children, and all the religious person, Pope, Mother Teresa, and others go on telling people that these children are sent by God. Do not use any birth control methods. This is sin. So people have dozens of children, thousands of worries, how to bring them up and how to educate them and things like these. This has made world so difficult for human beings, and on top of that there is hell. If you just slip a little bit, you fall into eternal hell, and even for small things. And there is a paradise luring you with all those things. Every religion conditions here on earth. Everything luring you for everything that every religion condemns here on earth. And the saints are enjoying all those things there in the paradise. I have heard a story of a Zen master. He was always teaching his disciples that celibacy is categorical, and without it you cannot enter nirvana, the kingdom of God. The poor disciples were trying hard to be celibate. It is really doing something unnatural, almost impossible. They were all feeling guilty, and then the master one day died. His last words were, "Remember, celibacy is the foundation of religion." After a few days, one of the disciples too died, and the moment he entered paradise, he was so full of joy that now he would be meeting the Master. He had been with the Master for nearly 30 to 40 years. He saw the Master sitting on the bank of the beautiful river under the shadow of a huge tree, huge ancient tree, with a beautiful naked woman sitting on his lap. The disciple could not believe his eyes. What is happening? Still just out of old habit, he fell at the feet of the Master and asked, "What is happening? What happened to celibacy?" The Master said, you will always remain an idiot. This is the reward for all my celibacy. Now I can enjoy as many women as I want. And here no woman grows old, no woman perspires, no woman has menstrual periods. You cannot improve upon the women that are always that are available here. Their bodies are fragrant. They do not use French perfumes, but the poor disciple was at a loss. It was a shock. This is the situation of almost all the religions. All the things that they deny people here, they will give 1,000,000 times more as a reward in paradise. Naturally, the poor human beings is pulled to be or not to be, to enjoy women here or to wait just a few years more and enjoy for eternity as many women as you want. No marriage happens in the heaven. All marriages happen in the churches. And they say that marriages are made in heaven, performed on earth. In heaven, there are no couples, only individuals. The poor man is pulled apart. His fear of hell represses him, and his greed for heaven represses him as well. And so many problems of day-to-day living. He has no time to think of enlightenment, has no time to think that there is anything more than this miserable world. This has created a situation because only in such a situation you can keep them enslaved. Celibacy is deep understanding. It has nothing to do with sexual relationship. Mary is considered virgin according to Christians. Her virginity has not been understood by Christians. Her virginity is mystical. Sex is sacred. Sex is holy. Sex is a form of energy that has come into you since birth. What priests have done is made sex profane. And to keep you enslaved, the concept of virginity and celibacy has been introduced. Virginity and celibacy are not mere physical acts. Instead, deep understanding and states of awakening is required before one enters the act at physical level. And my whole effort is to create a completely clean human being, unburdened of the past, unburdened of any kind of guilt, unburdened of fear and greed, unburdened of politicians and priests, just clean, so clean that he becomes a mirror. And in that mirror, you see for the first time where the door is. In that mirror, the door reflects in its full glory. Just as our eyes are mirrors in which things reflect, we see where the table is and where the chair is because our two eyes are mirroring things around us. When a man is completely clean, silent, serene, and innocent, his inner being becomes a mirror. And the inward door that was always there is reflected in it. And the magnetism of the door is such then that once you have seen it, there is no way to escape from it. You start moving towards that door the way moth moves towards a flame. The moment the door is reflected in your innerness, you start moving towards that door the way a moth moves towards a flame. The moth, knowing perfectly that coming closer to the flame, he is going to be burned, he is going to die, but some strange attraction is there, and moth is even ready to die. The same is the situation. The same is the situation when you see the door of enlightenment for the first time. The same is the situation when you see the door of the enlightenment for the first time reflecting in your inner mirror. You too become like a moth, and the door becomes the flame. You too becomes like a moth, and the door becomes the flame. You know you are going to die. You are not going to remain as you are. But at the same time, you know that you are going to be reborn. You will be reaching to the other shore, on the other side. And that other side, reaching the other shore, reaching the other side is resurrection, is reborn. It is you are reborn as a new being. This is what happens when for the first time innocence is born. You are beyond both virginity and celibacy. You see the reflection of door to enlightenment, and it attracts you just like the flame attracts a moth, and you gravitate towards it, ready to die, to reach to the other shore as resurrected and reborn. The journey of transcendence beyond duality, the journey of bliss beyond duality continues. Only this much